Hello, friends at Kendal. This is Dan Weiser, the Artistic Director of Classicopia. We had hoped to do some concerts there at Kendal both last year and earlier this year, but the pandemic has stopped us. We do plan to be back there in September with a fun two-piano concert, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, Peter Bean had asked if I could give you a little solo piano piece, and so I'm going to do a wonderful work by the great Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, his variations on Vous, dirai-je, Maman, or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star as we know it. A fun piece and a great little story. This piece was first heard on Christmas Eve in 1781 at the home of Emperor Joseph II, who was hosting a party which turned out to be a piano duel, as they were called, between Mozart and Muzio Clementi, a very famous composer himself, who was known as quite a great pianist. But Mozart was undoubtedly better, and at this little duel, they sort of swapped improvisations, and we actually think this may have been first premiered then as an improvisation. Mozart just making it up on the spot, and he later wrote it down. It just shows his great genius. But Clementi also played a sonata that he had just written, which interestingly sounds a lot like something Mozart wrote later. If you know his Marriage of Figaro overture, the Magic Flute. That's the beginning of Clementi, and it sounds a lot like what Mozart wrote, even though Clementi had it first. Mozart claimed that he didn't steal it, but I think that the theme got stuck in his head. There was a famous tune, this Vous, dirai-je, Maman, that was going around Paris. Wasn't known as Twinkle Twinkle at the time, and that came later when it came to England in the early 1800s. But this was a little ditty, and everybody knew the little tune, and so Mozart picked it up, wrote this wonderful little set of variations. Clementi was very impressed, especially by the slow variation that comes the second to last one. He said, he wrote, "Until then I had never heard anyone play with such spirit and grace." Mozart, for his part, was not very nice. He said, wrote to his father, "Clementi plays well as far as execution with the right hand goes. His greatest strength lies in his passages in thirds. But apart from that, he doesn't have a Kreutzer's worth of taste or feeling. In short, he is a mere robot. He is a charlatan like all Italians." So we hope you enjoy this wonderful theme and variations on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or as Mozart wrote it, Vous, dirai-je, Maman. Lamentations by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I wish all of you a wonderful holiday season and a very happy new year. Hope 2021 is much better than 2020, and hope to see you live there in September with a wonderful two-piano Classicopia concert. Happy holidays!